Yeah, it's January, we're outdoors, we're doing our pre-season lawn and garden. So maybe at this point you haven't been thinking about lawn and garden quite yet. It might still be snowing where you are, very cold where you are, but we're giving you a first look at some of the most popular items that are going to be most popular over the next 6 months here. So thank you for hanging out with us here. Now, when we think about going out in lawn and garden, first thing we think about is some of the kind of chores that we have to do and the tools that we're going to need. Well, look what Sun Joe did. Sun Joe is our leading outdoor brand here at HSN. And they took the 3 most popular tools, the 3 items that you're going to use over and over and over again, and we're not asking you to choose which one you want today. We're giving you all 3 in one complete kit, plus the battery that you need, and plus, because Sun Joe's so great, they gave you a second battery. So you got one charging, you're using one, you're gonna keep the work going, and you're getting the fast charger as well. So I'm gonna show you very quickly what you're getting, then we're gonna bring in our special guest to show off all the items. You are getting your weed trimmer here. Here's what's special about this. There's no string on this. If you've ever had to run that string through or that string constantly breaks, right? You're getting this little piece right here. It's a plastic piece that whips around. You kind of have a 10-inch diameter here, and you're getting a lot of these extra pieces. Super lightweight and cordless. The next item you're getting is the blower. You could probably use the blower right now, blowing snow. Maybe it's gonna be dirt, maybe it's gonna be sand, maybe it's gonna be leaves. Again, lightweight, super powerful, 100 miles an hour. You just plug the battery into it. And then, also, for the price you see on your screen, you're getting all of this. Now you're getting a hedge trimmer. Lightweight again, easy to hold. You have protection for your hand here. You have to double compress the thumb trigger and the trigger underneath here for safety. Cordless again. You're not worrying about accidentally cutting that cord. You're getting 2 batteries. Each one of these is $49.99 at hsn.com. You're getting 2 of them with the fast charger as well. This complete set, you're getting $50 off right now. Again, this was on earlier and they moved very, very quickly. Everything that you'll need for gardening season coming in spring and coming in summer right now, $149. Take a look at your screen. On a weekly deal drop, I would jump into this as soon as you can. Get everything you need. All right, let's take a look at everything and let's get deeper into some of the features here with our home and lawn and garden expert and our brand ambassador from Sun Joe and my friend Bobby Milliken. Hey, buddy.
Hey, how are you? I'm just getting right into some demos right off the bat. Ty, were you doing a cheer? Let's go, Joe.
I was. Let's go, Sun Joe.
You're getting me amped up. Get me amped up.
What's cool? Hey, man, how are you?
See you. Good.
Because what happens is we go reach for our Sun Joe.
It's time.
We know it's, but we have to buy each one of these individually.
Normally,
and we have to buy the batteries individually. We have to buy, look what Sun Joe's doing for us.
This is amazing. This is the one I'm gonna start off with because it's my favorite. This is the tool that I use literally at my home every single day. I blow off my driveway. I like to have my driveway nice and pristine. A couple of those leaves fall from the crepe myrtle tree.
And
I get this out.
You like to hold things with one finger.
Look,
all these, one finger.
All 3 of these tools I can hold with one finger. Watch what happens when you turn on. See, it gives a little kickback?
Yep.
There you go. That's 350 watts of power in my hand. And look at this. I'll just do it around my body like this. Guess what? No strings attached. No plug-in cord. No gas. No oil. Why? Because all these tools that we're showing you are powered by our Sun Joe 24-volt lithium-ion battery. They snap out and they snap in. So you could use this battery with the other tool, or with any other of our 100 Sun Joe and Snow Joe tools. So I know you may be thinking, it's too early for sun. No, guess what? The snow is gonna snow, but when it's gone, the green is gonna come, and we want our stuff looking nice and clean. This is the way you do it.
Out of all of my, this is the one you're gonna use year round, right? You're gonna use year round, you're gonna trim your hedges, you're gonna trim the weeds and everything, but take a look at this blower. I love that you said no gas, there's no pull start, there's none of this stuff that can be intimidating for a lot of us, right?
Exactly.
It normally can be. This is so, I think all of these tools, I don't think any of these tools is over about 5 pounds. Very easy to use. Bobby's walking circles behind me. Bobby, what's going on behind me here? Oh, we're getting the second tool.
You know.
Tune in, let me show you. Bobby just chased his tail around me. Okay, we found it, here it is.
If you could just see what happens when the videos run, you would love it.
But we have a lot to show you. We only have about 20 minutes for you to get your order in, so we want to make sure we're getting to everything.
So we have another tool. This is our hedge trimmer. What I like about this is it's bigger than a shrubber, which is a little smaller, like 4, 5 to 6 inch.
Right.
And it's not as big and heavy as like a 22 to 24 inch. This is perfect. Look at the size, it's 18 inches. It's just that perfect amount of size. You hit the safety. To engage the safety, you push your thumb up and then trigger. That gets it going. So that's a great safety feature. What I mean is, if you just grab the trigger, it's not gonna go when that's on purpose, right? We don't want the kiddos just grabbing the tools and going. Safety, engage. You got a helper handle right here. Look out, Tom, coming at you here.
Go for it, buddy.
I should work at the mouse place. I could get these up real quick. Look at this. Boom, boom. I go a little fast. You don't have to. You could go nice and slow.
Go nice and slow. Show us how.
Yeah, nice and slow if you want. I like to get crazy and do a little, you know, that's just me. But yes, we do recommend you use both hands on the tool. That's why the helper handle is here. And listen to this. You know, this is weatherproof. What I mean is rust resistant, corrosion resistant. We know you're going to use it outside. So we built it to be able to be used outside. Just take care of it. A little bit of bar and chain oil, and you're good to go.
Now that's only the second tool. You're getting all three tools.
I'm
not asking you to choose which one. You're getting all three tools. And you know what? When you trim the shrubbery outside, it makes a big difference in the way your house looks, the way you feel. But a lot of times it's either that manual one or something that's too big. Sunjo has made that perfect size for. Okay, that was two. The blower, the hedge trimmer. Let's talk about the weed trimmer.
So real quick, power. This hedge trimmer, 250 watts.
Okay.
The blower, 350 watts. This one, 550 watts. Just listen to it. You ready?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. That's what's going on, and I'll let it come to a stop because I want you to kind of see what's going on underneath the hood.
Okay.
What you notice is no strings, no cords, you know, and you don't have to pound this thing on the ground to get anything to come out more. Those get twisted and coiled. We give you these reusable grass nylon blades, okay? So we give you 10 extra. And it's okay if these break or nick, if you hit concrete or wood pavement, they're gonna break off. That's the purpose. That's why we give you 10. This is gonna spin around super fast and give you 10 inches in diameter of cutting. So we've got, again, helper handle here, safety, just turn it on, and start giving haircuts just like that. You see how quickly I did that little guy right there? Boom. That little guy's down. I want to save one more for the rest of the year.
Yeah, jeez. Just cuts right through. And again, without that string that you're constantly having to redo, and sometimes those can be really heavy. You're loading up all those string, you have to dump it over, you have to kind of thread it through there as well. Again, and it has that little kind of protective shield on there if you're getting close to some flowers that you don't want to cut or getting close to an edge there. And you're getting the replacements too, because you will hit the curb sometimes, you will chip. If one breaks, no big deal.
We're not perfect.
You got it, right. You see them right there. Remember, this is all three tools. It's the weed trimmer that we just showed you, it's the blower, and it's the hedge trimmer as well, plus the two batteries as well. So you put one on the charger, that one's always charged up, and then you're gonna use one on your tool, and then you switch them out if you wanna keep going. These are the tools, Bobby, these are the three most popular tools, spring and summer, throughout the year that you reach for the most.
I just did my yard 2 days ago. We had a nice sunshine out here in Florida, and I mowed the lawn, then I use all three on my lawn and my garden. So absolutely. Maybe the hedge trimmer is the one you would use the least amount, but even that, eventually you're going to find a use for. And Guy earlier had a good point in our earlier show. He said, listen, you could gift one if you think one is not for you or you're not going to use it. You could certainly just gift it. At this price, it's a no-brainer. I've never personally seen a deal like this on three tools since I've been here. And Sunjo has been here 5 years at HSN, so we're excited. It's our 5th year anniversary this year. And our batteries, if I can brag on them just a second, they're super cool. They're lightweight, they're eco-friendly, right? They're fast charging, and they're no fade power. Right? So I have batteries in my garage that I've charged last year at full power. I haven't touched them in a year. I pop them in my blower. I hit the button to see the LED, and it's all 3 of 3 lights.
Yeah.
It holds its charge. So let me show you what you're not getting today. This is a blower, but this is bigger. It's bulkier, it's heavier, it's pricier, it requires oil, it requires gas, it requires this move that, how do you even, you know what I mean? You gotta crank that.
Yeah, right.
So you don't have to worry about any gas, right? And even with this guy, this is a corded, it has string, but guess what? The string's missing. You know why? Because once it empties, that thing coils off.
And you have to. And if you've ever opened one of those, there's like 9 different parts in there to put that string back in there. It is the worst. You have to pop it open, and there's 9 different parts with a spring, and it's hard to get it back on. When you're ready to replace your little nylon blade and yours, you're just going to pop it on, pop it off. Yeah,
I can never wind those things.
You don't want to mess with that. And Bobby, what ends up happening if we can't do it ourselves? We end up hiring somebody. Oh yeah, that never works. That never works.
Do that number and you bang it on the ground.
We end up hiring somebody, and then we're paying over and over again every month. We're paying that, whatever it is, $80 a month over and over again. Right now, for $149 on a weekly deal drop, you're getting all 3 of these tools that you're able to do yourself. I would say the hedge trimmer, you're gonna use once a month. The weed trimmer, once a week. The blower, every day. These are the ones you're going to use
even
over and over
right now,
again.
if you're somewhere that has a light snow, you could use the blower to get a light coating of snow off your windshield. Or when it's that time of year when that yellow dust falls on the windshield, that pollen,
man,
I use my blower, you can do that. If you want to just dry if you've got a golf cart, ATV, a motorcycle, you just want to wash it and then dry it, you can just use the blower. It's got all these, it's multi-purpose.
If you don't have a blower right now because they're big and they're bulky, and I understand why you haven't got one, I totally get it, or you didn't want a corded one that you had to run a cord, you're gonna love having, I go to mine so often for so many things. I go to mine just to clean my driveway, I had people dropping by, they're like, hey, you wanna drop by and say hello? And I walked outside with the blower, I wanted the driveway and the walkway to look nice.
Yeah,
I did, I just do that.
Just do this, look at the leaves just going that easy. Push them all up against the wall. I've got some demos here to show you. Again, I just mowed my lawn a couple days ago. You've got those grass clippings. Just easily blow those right off. Maybe you are lucky enough to be by the beach. We are blessed with that here in Florida. You've got sand, you got kiddos that get it on their feet. Look how quickly it blew that sand out. I know most of you watching at home have mulch and dirt. Look at this, you ready? Now you see it? And now you don't. That's 1 pass, 2 pounds. I want to leave a little for later. But you see how, you know what it is, Ty? It's instant gratification. I feel when I'm blowing my driveway the same way I feel when I pressure wash. I'm like, oh yeah. You can see I'm just going to keep going because it's fun and you get the results instantly.
Well, how long would it take you to sweep something like that? Because if you don't have a blower, it's what you're doing. You're going out with your broom and man, trying to get every little bit sweeping, you can drive yourself crazy with it. And right now, that's just one of the tools. You may be tuning in going, that blower for $149, that's pretty good. Maybe I'll pull the trigger on that. Yeah, maybe. Well, that's not it. That's just one tool. You're getting the weed trimmer, you're getting the hedge trimmer, you're getting 2 batteries, each of those, $49.99. And then the base that those batteries are on right now, that's a fast charger.
Exactly. Thank you for bringing that up because, you know, a lot of our other tools just comes with the one single charger. Because we're giving you both batteries, we also give you the dual charger that is also fast charging. So it's really great. As far as charge times, on the blower, you're going to get about 15 minutes of continuous runtime with the full charge. That's with these batteries that are come included. With this guy, this one's about 35 minutes on this one. And look at this. With this, the grass eater, 50 minutes of continuous run. If you're doing more than 50 minutes, you might want to get into the commercial side of it.
Yeah, no, that's true. And remember, remind us again about these batteries, because if you have other Sunjoe items at home,
so here
now
it is.
You have backups for those items.
Yep, it's 24 volt, it's lithium ion. If you want to see how much juice you have in it, you just hit this little button right here. And there you go. You can see those green little 3 out of 3 buttons. You just click it into whatever tool, pop it in, and you're good to go. So this same battery that works in this hedge trimmer works in over 100 of our other Snowjoe and Sunjoe tools in our lineup. So if you've got our weed whacker, our mower, our blower, our trimmer, our snow, like a list, I don't have time to go through them all. You get the point. It's great because now you've got backup batteries.
Backup batteries for the Sunjoe items you already have, but also the ones you're going to purchase in the future. You've got those backup items here. Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone in your life that maybe just doesn't get out as much as they used to or as much as you want to because the tools have gotten heavy, because the extension cord, it's a lot to plug it in and run it out. Those kind of things. It can be very intimidating. That's what Sunjoe does best. Sunjoe says, look, you can still get out there. Again, it's everything you need and nothing you don't. It's not something big and heavy that takes gas. It's a pull start. This is very easy to use. They're lightweight. They give you just enough power that you need. Maybe it is trimming those hedges. That makes a huge difference. When you trim those hedges out in front of your yard, it just makes such a beautiful difference there.
Deb Byers always tells me, make sure you got that curb appeal. So I try and listen to her with all her nice improvement stuff. I want things to look good, you know?
That is. Deb Byers got appeal just all over. She's just a lovely person.
When she speaks, I listen.
She knows about appeal. So take a look. I want to show you, though, if you're just tuning in, I want to make sure they know you're getting all 3.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to show you. Maybe if you come with me, let's talk through some of these here. So look, we've been talking about these individually here, but everything you see on the table, you are getting for $149. So let's start with the weed trimmer. Maybe we'll hit some of the highlights here of the weed trimmer.
Yeah.
Lightweight, first of all.
Yeah, they're all lightweight. They're all under 5 pounds. That's with the battery included. And of course, I'm wearing my safety glasses and my Sunjo glasses. If you're interested in these, I know we have them on hsn.com. These are amazing gloves by Sunjo. I use them when I do my tools. So this one you said we could start with. This one is the most powerful, 550 watts of power, but it's the lightest. How it operates, you hit the switch at the top. This little nylon grass blade rotates very quickly around. It's gonna cut a 10-inch diameter path or swath. So could you do your whole yard in this? Yeah, probably so. If you've got a small area or an apartment, you can actually cut your grass with this. It's that powerful. And we give you 10 of them as replacements. And yes, you can order more if you need them, but we give you 10. And look, Ty, they stay on,
right there.
board
So
storage.
You're not walking back to the garage and looking for the other one. They're right there.
So that's one.
I love it. Okay, one.
Then the blower.
Right.
This is as I think I said at the top, my #1 favorite item. I use it every day, and I think you said you did too.
Yep.
Very powerful. Jet turbine engine in there, right there to camera. Thank you very much. So all you do is hit the switch. You're getting 100-mile-an-hour wind speed coming out of there. I'll say it again. 100-mile-an-hour wind speed coming out of there. So can it blow my leaves in the grass? Yes, it can.
Yep.
Down goes the blades. And then
okay, I'm gonna step to the
last
side
one.
here so you can tell us about this. This is the one I think is most intimidating to people, right? Because they can be big and heavy, but now Sunjo has made it perfect size for us, right?
Yeah.
In the past, they just weren't designed for all of us.
That's why I lift it with one finger, because if you're new to the tool game, if you're new to Sunjo, you might wonder, how heavy is that? Can I manipulate it? Maybe I've got some wrist pain or some arthritis. I'm lifting this with one finger to show you how lightweight it is. It's not intimidating at all. We give you the hand guard right here so your hand is perfectly protected. We even give you the sheath to cover it when you want to store it. We even make sure that we have a safety switch on top of here. Again, you can't engage it there. You hit your thumb, and then I'll bring it to there. What's neat about it is you have dual cutting action both ways. And another neat thing about this tie, it's 40% less vibrations than a single action blade, right? It's stainless steel, rust resistant, corrosion resistant.
Yeah.
So right there, left to right, take care of your shrubs and your overgrown hedges and make that lawn look beautiful and get that curb appeal that Deb says we all should have.
Can you tell that we love Deb Byers? Look, doesn't it feel nice to, in one shot right now, in one shot, you're getting the tools that you are going to use, honestly, 90% of the time. You're getting those tools right now. You're getting the batteries that you need. This is in one shot right now.
Yeah.
Use the flexible payments. We're on 5 flex right now. Put down the flexible payments. After that first flex, we're going to ship this out to you, and you can go ahead. Hey, look, if it's snowing where you're at right now, you're probably going to use the blower. You may not use the trimmer for another couple of weeks or so, or maybe it's next week, depending upon where you're at. But you're going to be ready, and you're going to have them when you're ready. You're not going to go out and have to shop for another tool and then look for that third tool and then look for that other battery as well. It is all in one. I don't know that we've ever done anything like this before. I've never seen anything like this before.
We had one last year that was a 3-in-1 multi-tool, but it was on the pole, and it was a pole saw. This one's a different deal, a little bit better in my opinion, lighter weight tools.
Yeah.
But to your point, instantly you're going to make use of all 3. I love that video we just showed where it was like a 3-box.
Yeah, look at that.
Because if you just tuned in, you're like, oh, that's a cool tool. But this isn't just a tool, it's tools. 1, 2, 3, all 3.
Separate tools, yeah.
If you didn't get a chance to tune in at the beginning, how are we operating these? Where is the power coming from? It's all coming from battery. That's why I can rotate this tool all the way around my body. First of all, because it's light. Second of all, because I'm not tangled or corded to this. This is what you don't see, right? This number. You know, like, especially if you had it on this, you know what happens when you have these tied here and you start going, and you're like, zink, zink, you start cutting those. Have you done that?
Oh, I've cut it.
You've done it.
I've cut it, got all happy about it. If I'm not doing that, then I'm whipping it around, it gets caught on the mailbox, and I'm whipping this thing, and that thing, it's a mess.
You don't see it because maybe it's brown or green like it should be to kind of be camouflage, but you just go right through. With this,
you cordless, look at this.
Yeah, you can just go right through, nice and easy. I got to slow it down because I get excited. I like to go really fast, but I'm going to try and do a more slow demo here. Just kind of get the corners and get it nice and trimmed up. How am I doing?
Yeah, it looks good there.
Is this all right?
Look how quick you got curb appeal.
Oh, okay, we need a little bit left. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Listen,
Looking good.
if you've ever wanted to, if you've ever been a little intimidated by it, or you got those manual ones, and the manual ones actually don't even cut something this thick, it gets harder to do it. This is that right size with the power you need. All right, this is how you're gonna get it home. This is how you're gonna get all of this home right now. Take a look at the item number on your screen. You see this is brand new because this kit, this bundle is brand new. 864064 is your item number. Go to hsn.com and use that. Use your app. I know the phone lines are very busy right now. It is a weekly deal drop, which means this price only lasts for a week. I know we're only in January here, but it is a great time to get a head start. $149, 5 flexible payments. What does that say there, Sam? $29.80, I think. I'm trying to look at what your flexible payment is there. You're going to put that down plus the shipping, and we're going to send this right out to you. And the blower you're probably going to start using right now, even if it's snowing. And then as the weather changes, as you get outside, you have the tools that you need. And if you're just tuning in right now, look, you got 5 minutes to get your order in right now. 5 minutes. And maybe you've heard us talk about Sunjoe. Maybe you never bought a Sunjoe item before. Maybe you haven't heard of Sunjoe. Maybe it's the first time shopping with HSN. Talk to us a little bit about why we love Sunjoe so much.
What we're all about at Sunjoe is giving you the ability to do it yourself. No longer do you have to wait for the neighbor's kid to come over and do your yard. No longer do you have to go wait in line at the big box store for those items, or rent something that you pay 40, 50, 60 bucks for and use it once, and then you don't own it. Now we give you the right tools for the right job. We give you confidence to go out there and do it. We give you strength in our battery operated units, and we just give you confidence to say, you know what, I don't need anybody. I'm not waiting on neighbors. I'm not waiting in lines. I'm not overpaying. I'm just going to use battery powered because it's rechargeable, and I can use these batteries in over 100, let me be clear, over 100 of our Snowjoe and our Sunjoe lineup. So again, battery powered. I got the blower. This is Ty and I's favorite. You just turn it on. And you just go to work with your leaves. This can be blown off your patio, your back porch, or even off your grass. Again, I just did my yard a couple days ago. I used all 3 of these tools. I mowed, then I got my grass clippings off. You can even, you know what else I do? I take this in the back of my wife's SUV. There's sand from when we did the beach. I go from the passenger side and then blow it out the back, and I blow the sand right off the back of the carpet. And then I'll show you over here, I got a little bit of mulch or dirt over here. I know we all can relate to this right here. Look how quickly this is out of the way. You ready for this? Boom.
And in between those pavers, if you're getting a broom or some kind of hand brush, you can't even get in between those pavers. That just got in between all those little cracks and all those pavers. You know, our crew here, they reset all of this so we can show it to you multiple times. But this feels like my home. I blow the leaves away, I turn around, there's more leaves. So we don't use that broom anymore. Use that blower. It is lightweight. You're not needing a cord. And like I said, I had friends that called and said, hey, we're going to drop by in an hour. And man, there were so many leaves and dirt out in my front porch and where they were going to walk up to my house. I just grabbed my blower. I went out there and it looked so clean. I was so proud of it.
Satisfying when you can make it that clean, that quick, without, you know, you're not breaking a sweat. It's one thing if you go out there, Ty, and you're like, you know, your pool starting stuff or you're lifting heavy things. When you can go out there with a tool that's powerful, like 350, 450, 550 watts of power, and clean or do gardening or any of those things and have fun with it and not break a sweat, that's what's exciting about why I love selling tools for Sunjoe. We make the job fun, we make the job easy, and we get you the confidence to get out there and do it.
That is Sunjoe. Okay, here we go, guys. It's 2.5 minutes here, 2.5 minutes for you to get your order in right now. The item number is on your screen, 864064. I want to remind you, you're getting 3 separate tools, okay? If you're just tuning in right now and you look at $149, that is 3 separate tools. That is the blower, that is the weed trimmer, that is the hedge trimmer, 2 batteries. I want you to search for those batteries at hsn.com.